Hi, good morning, everyone. Peter Liciaga here, your Mount Laurel martial arts guy, master instructor at Donato Karate Center. You want to find out more about that program there, go to donatokarate.com. Now, guys, if you've been following me, if you know me, uh, not even well enough, but you just know me, you'll know that family for me is number one. And being a dad, being a husband, is just the most important thing for me. And one of the things that I want to share with you today about, as far as me, for me as a parent, is it's about this idea of just unconditional love. Now, I've had conversations with my kids more than once when they mess up, and I have an 18-year-old and a 15-year-old, and we all mess up. We're not perfect. We come into this world, all cute and with all that, but we're going to make mistakes. We're going to mess up. We're going to test the boundaries. We're going to learn, but we're going to learn mostly from our mistakes. So we mess up, and so like you, we all mess up. I mess up. Our kids will mess up. So this idea of unconditional love is so important. We want our children, if we're going to help our children be secure about themselves, they have to be secure about their relationships with others. And to build that, it's really to have this idea of unconditional love. That and many times when we're not aware, self-aware uh, of what we're doing or what we're saying, when our children do something that gets us upset, sometimes we're going to give the message that we may not really care enough about them at that moment because they make a mistake, they mess up, and maybe that's what's going on in their minds. And so, more often than not, when my kids mess up, I will say this simple thing. I'll tell them, look, there's nothing that you're going to do, good or bad, that's going to change how much I love you guys. Okay, you can mess up, although it doesn't change how I feel about you. You can be the greatest success in the world. It's not going to change how I feel about you. You guys, I love you guys. You're my kids. I love you. Period. That's it. And it doesn't matter to me what you guys do. Now, with that being said, we're human and we will judge at times. And we will at times put conditions to how we treat our children. So we have to be highly aware of that. So my tip for today, the parenting tip for today, is to really strive to have unconditional love for your children, and be self-aware enough to know to be aware of what you're saying and what you're doing and the messages that it's giving out. And we've got to do that so that we can just simply show our children that we're doing all that we can to extend this unconditional love to them. Now, I do the same thing. I do the best that I can with our students at DKC. That when they come in and they're going to have their behaviors, they're going to do what kids do, and they're going to mess up. They're going to do great. But I want our children, our students at DKC, to know that it doesn't matter what they do, that I'm going to be there for them, that I'm patient, and that I'll have compassion, that I'll have empathy, and I really do get it. And there should never be a question, and this is my hope, this is my goal, never be a question of whether I care for them or not. And things happen, I get it, you mess up, I understand that, but doesn't change the fact that I care about you and I want the best for you and I'm here to help you. I want that for my children and I want that for those students that I work with at Donato Karate Center. So, my parenting tip for today: strive to really not only have unconditional love for your child, but to make sure that they know that no matter what they do, it doesn't change how you feel about them. Whether they do something great or they totally mess up, that your love for them is unconditional. You're not going to love them based on how well they do. Okay, and so I want to make sure that we as parents really remember that every single day. The moment we get up in the morning and we go through our day, and it could be the most challenging day, ever, but we have to be mindful of the fact that no matter what's going on in our lives or what anyone else does, what our children do, doesn't change our love for them. Okay, guys, so that's my tip for today. And as always, you guys have an awesome day, and I'm sure to be chatting with you guys later on today. Have a great day.